Good afternoon. Is it raining where you're at? It's been raining on and off where I'm at, and so it's kind of put me in this funky mood. So I'm like broody and writing poetry, and then I got it in my head that I was going to listen to like all the devastating songs from Sons of Anarchy. Have you seen that show? If I hadn't seen the show, I don't think I ever would have believed that it was the way that it was, like a work of art. Like it broke my heart, like a Khaled Hosseini book, which is hard to do. And so some of the songs that came out of that, like You Are My Sunshine, which is a rendition by Jamie Johnson and Twiggy Ramirez and Shooter Jennings. That one, I was listening to that last year because I think it was last year that John and I binge watched that series. And I used to sing that song to my children when they were little. And sometimes I still sing to them sometimes, if they're sad or in a mood or if they get hurt. And my children don't like it anymore. They told me I can't sing that song to them anymore because this version is terrifying, they said, and scary. So there's that. And then I kind of moved on to Noah Gunderson and the Forest Rangers, The Day Is Gone. If you want to feel like your heart is actively breaking, go listen to that song. And the White Buffaloes, I listened to a couple of their songs. And then I remembered The Last Pale Light in the West, which is a song I heard on The Walking Dead. And so I kind of moved on to that, and then Evanescence. And so here I am, just kind of like broken for no reason because of the rain and songs. I don't know. Anyways, I almost forgot it was Book Deal Wednesday because Monday was the holiday. And then I don't know, like my children are home from school. I'm not in school at the moment. Like I am working, but then I was off Monday, and then I'm also off tomorrow because tomorrow is my 17-year-old's 18th birthday. So tomorrow I will be mother of an 18-year-old, a high school graduate. Well, I'm currently mother of a high school graduate because he's already graduated, but still, oh my goodness, my baby is 18. Tomorrow is also John and my 11-year anniversary, so there's that as well. Somebody reached out to me on Goodreads that I met on All Poetry, and so like if you know me from All Poetry, you know that there's a specific time frame where I met you. Or we don't know each other well enough to call each other friends. So Aaron Chandler from All Poetry, that's not the name that he goes by on All Poetry, I don't think. But he reached out to me on Goodreads to recommend a book by Robert Pantano, Notes from the End of Everything. And I guess Robert Pantano is also a YouTuber. I wasn't aware of this, but he is Pursuit of Wonder. And so Aaron Chandler, I've added this book to my to-read list. Thank you very much. And without further ado, your book deals, my punks and lovelies. So our first book is Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is on sale for $1.99. Redefining Realness by Janet Mock is also $1.99. Deathless by Catherynne M. Valente is $1.99. Dark and Deepest Red by Anna Marie McLemore is $2.99. The Black Flamingo by Dean Atta is $1.99. Insurrecto by Dina Apostol is $1.99. The Winter of Our Discontent by John Steinbeck is $1.99. The Invisible Library by Genevieve Cogman is $2.99. Those are the regular ones from BookRiot. I do have a list of the BookRiot Kid Lit Deals, but because I don't anticipate that much of my viewers are going to be in the younger age group, I'm no longer going to be including them in my videos for the Wednesday book deals, but I will still include them in the description below. So if you would like those are listed below. These next ones are from Amazon. You Then, Me Now by Nick Alexander is $1.99. Fate Mark by David Estes is $1.99. The Language of Hoof Beats by Catherine Ryan Hyde is $1.99. Wall of Silence by Tracey Buchanan is $1.99. The Last Chinese Chef by Nicole Moniz is $2.99. The Jackals by William W. Johnstone and J.A. Johnstone is $1.99. We have some BookRiot romance deals. The Widow of Rose House by Diana Biller is $2.99. Recipe for Persuasion by Sonali Dev is also $2.99. Moving on to Book Barbarian, which, as you are probably well aware of by now, are the science fiction and fantasy deals. We have Prelude to the Shards by Michael T. Timmons, which is free. Scared Shiftless by Theophilus Monroe is 99 cents. I wanted to make sure I pronounced and enunciated that well enough to not make it sound like something else. Models and Citizens by Andrew Sweet is also 99 cents. Twin Shadow by Candice Bundy is free. Unknown Omega by V.T. Bonds is free. The Bloodstone by Jason J. Nugent is also free. And then we have Red Hope by John Jesse, which is 99 cents, and this is the 5th anniversary edition. Moving on to these are the deals from BookBub. How Beautiful We Were by Mbolo Mbu is $6.99. And the reason I have to read this book is a really weird story. Should I share it with you? It's one of those things. People don't like listening to other people's dreams, right? That's what they say. I'm the weirdo who likes listening to people's dreams. I'm obsessed with dreams and sleep theory and sleep disorders and whatever the current theory is on dreams, which I believe is currently that you're compartmentalizing your memories, hypnagogic sensations, hypnopompic sensations. Like it's all like immensely fascinating to me because I've had vivid and intense nightmares and dreams going back as far as I can remember. And earlier this week, I had a dream, and I directly blame the Malazan Book of the Fallen series for this, but I had a dream that a god walked through me, and then turned around and told me something. And I don't remember what it was that they told me, but then they looked down and there's a dog that had eaten a puppy that had just been born from a litter of another dog. And this other dog that I was looking at had killed the mom and eaten all the puppies. But the god said something to the dog and made it like throw up the baby. And it was like this big. And anyways, the god's name was similar to this author's name, Mbolo Mbu. It was, I wish I could remember it. Like, I have it written down because I texted it to my friend. It's like, check out this name. Oh my gosh. It's like, anyways, I'll put it down in the description below. That was a whole bird walk there. Sorry. Where was I? Oh, so How Beautiful We Were by Mbolo Mbu is $6.99. Danger in Numbers by Heather Graham is $6.99. The Lions of Fifth Avenue by Fiona Davis is $5.99. Small Magic by Terry Brooks is $6.99. Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers is $5.99. The Archer by Paulo Coelho is $4.99. Mirrorland by Carol Johnstone is $5.99. Moving on to off-the-shelf deals. Whistling Past the Graveyard by Susan Crandall is $1.99. And actually taking a look at these, all of the off-the-shelf deals are going to be $1.99. Book to Die by John Dunning. Fair Play by Deanne Gist. Iron Lake by William Kent Kruger. Close Enough to Touch by Colleen Oakley. The Arrangement by Robin Harding. Burying Water by K.A. Tucker. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. This is by Benjamin Alire Sainz. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, I know that name. I know that author. So I went and I looked, and he's the guy who wrote Last Night I Sang to the Monster. That was a phenomenal book. If you haven't read that book, that's gonna be one of the ones that eventually probably makes it to like my top 20 or 30. It was a really devastating book. I feel like I've used devastating and heartbreaking like way too many times in this video. Must be the weather. North to You by Tiff Marcello, and these are still from off the shelf, so these are still $1.99. Brokeback Mountain by Annie Proulx is $1.99. Empire of the Sun by J.G. Ballard. Behind the Red Door by Megan Collins, and Silver on the Road by Laura Ann Gilman. And then we have a deal from Barnes & Noble. Sunflower Sisters by Martha Hall Kelly is on sale for $7.89. Now, the Barnes & Noble deals are generally sent with reference to Nook books. I don't generally buy Nook books anymore, only because I've moved like most of my purchases to Kindle. But I believe that this is also on sale on Amazon Kindle. So if you don't utilize Nook as often as Kindle, then I think this is on sale there as well. Black Rose Writing has a free book today, Rise of the Smyrnians by David O. Bullock. Onlinebookclub.org has sent me a listing for a free book, which is Victoria's War by Catherynne A. Hamilton. NetGalley has the new Stephen Graham Jones book, who is the author of The Only Good Indians. There is a new book by him that is called My Heart is a Chainsaw. So NetGalley has that available for request for an EARC if you are a member there. So if that's something you're interested in. I still haven't read The Only Good Indians, but it is really high on my to-read list, along with like everything else, right? I guess that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me with the book deals. I guess that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe below. And you have a wonderful day, punks and lovelies.